folks, how's it going? Welcome to Boxroom Racing. I am your star in VR, the growing concern, Colin Byrne. I've gone and, put together a new look here. I'm giving it a go. I spent the day kind of, I'm fired as a hype man. Still on 99. Nice. You're still on 99. Yeah, nice. So I built my stream up from the ground up over the last few days. I just gave it a go. Tried to come up with some new looking, things. Everything is kind of different on Boxroom Racing, as you will see as we go forward. I figured I'd just come on tonight, do a little bit of a test, see how it goes. Normally on Fridays and Saturday nights. So if everything's working tonight, we'll go ahead with this new look tomorrow night.
Get those nerds! Nerds!
Ooh, that's loud. I gotta fix that. Hey Eve, man, thanks for banging the nerds into my ear. I'll have to. Maybe I can actually reduce the volume of that here. Yes. But I think each scene is going to require its own reduction. All right, cool. Well, that's something to look forward to. Is the maker available for charity work? Yeah, no. I mean, that was a kind of like After Effects template that I bought. But if you're looking for some help, man, let me know what you're after, and if I have time, I'll spare some time, man. No problem at all. Yeah, that was loud, man. I've reduced it there a little bit, but it may change scene by scene. So we're gonna find all kinds of little things like this, as I just worked on this stream today, and tonight is kind of the testing night for that. So I figure what I'm going to do is, we're too late for skippies, so I'm just going to jump in, do some VRS practice, and then we can either do the VRS race at 11, or we can do some skippies at 11:15, and that will be that, right? So let's have a look at the IR. So this will be our first look at one of the new kind of layouts here. So what we got here is 1765. So the IR has gone up a little bit. We've kind of had a lot of dips. We had ups, we had downs, and then we've kind of gone back up again. Can keep testing. Don't worry, got plenty of points. Nice. Well, let me while I'm here in this scene, let me reduce the volume there again. All right, cool. So it won't absolutely blow my ears off. Hey, Linda, how's it going? You're very, very welcome. I can kind of see already in this scene. I mean, maybe the one window could be resized a little bit bigger and all that, but I'm kind of bouncing between Photoshop and here. Like my last setup I bought kind of like templates to make Boxroom Racing. So this time I've kind of just tried to make it all from scratch, aside from the moving background, of course. So it may look a little bit less than great. I don't know. I just give it a go anyways. Try something new. We're going for it anyhow. So here's the first look out at Long Beach. This is where we're going. I'm hoping that my computer can hold up, because I've had issues with Long Beach before in the past. So hopefully Long Beach isn't going to cause any significant problems whatsoever. That music's still a little bit loud in my ear. So without further ado, let's get out onto the track, and you can have a look at my first, I can't even talk tonight. You can have a look at my new layout for full screen game, and please let me know what you think. There we go. So a little bit of a different layout. Took advantage of some of the new features from RaceLab apps. We got a little track map going there, a little bar at the bottom, and a little bit of extra space for things as I kind of shrunk stuff down a little bit. So things are good with me, Linda. Jackknife is tired. Jackknife streams early. You weren't on tonight though, Jackknife, were you? I assume you're more of an early bird, are you? Because I noticed you do kind of stream early and get off the air quicker than me, anyways. Usually. You're too dead to race tonight, so you're moving to tomorrow. Yeah, cool. Yeah, great. All right, well, let me throw the helmet on, and let's see if this stream holds up and everything keeps working. Because one thing, I did have to reset my whole Streamlabs as well while I did this. I hit a button that says, "Do not hit this button unless the mods or the somebody from the company tells you to hit the reset button." And I did it anyways because I was having issues. So I'm hoping that there'll be no stream issues. due to that fact. So far, so good, though. Anyways, it seems okay. Yeah, I don't care about mod rolls.
64 kilometers per hour.
And yeah, Long Beach has really been wearing on my machine. It's caused me massive issues, so I'm hoping I don't have any of them issues this time out.
Watch your mirrors.
I do love this track, though, so I'm hoping this week I'm going to... Whoa! Oh, that guy's going for a ride in the shrubs, huh? Yeah, I do hope this week I can put down some decent times in VRS. Not gonna do it like that though. Alright, we got some time to spin this car around. Reminds you of the Icelandic flag, I suppose. Do you know what? My wife kind of, she didn't say the Icelandic flag, but I was getting her opinion on it today, and she was saying it looks kind of flaggish. So maybe that's what she meant by that. Yeah, I appreciate any feedback you guys have about it. I appreciate it, whether you want to tell it to me publicly or send me a DM. As always, I'll be tweaking it, I'm sure, adding things week by week and trying to improve it. I just thought the old layout was ran its course. Oh. You'll DM me, yeah, nice. Yeah, I'm only good enough to be dangerous with Photoshop, so I'm certainly no pro, but I have a few little tricks up my sleeve that I can utilize. I'm sure there's some actual designers out there that are looking at my stream with their head in their hands. So yeah, so no racing really till the top of the hour, folks. I'm just gonna turn some laps here and hope the stream doesn't die, and that'll give me confidence in the stream settings that I've dialed back into Streamlabs here for you. I don't even remember what a decent time is around here. Do you remember, Jackknife? You've been turning laps on Long Beach this week? Hey, Henrik, what's happening, man? I thought you were off the grid, man. I haven't heard from you in like 24 hours. I was getting worried about you. $119? Okay. So you can do technical stuff, can't do the creative stuff? I mean, your creativity is obviously quite good, Jackknife, with your broadcast, and oh, see, I just got some crazy slowdown there. With the broadcast and the paint jobs you do on the cars and stuff and your stream and everything, man, you might not be giving yourself enough credit there. Ah! Shitty network there, yeah. Good view. Yeah, man, well, finding bad internet is usually a sign of being somewhere pretty cool, you know?
You're currently 1.4 off the pace. Your lap time was at 1:23.38.
think I need to move that chat a little bit. Finding I'm struggling looking up at it. I think that tree's still there, Jackknife. He's just pointed his camera the other way. Henrik's upsetting the regulars on his channel with his changes. This old box doing the same. I'll let this guy go.
Clear left.
He gets to go and ruin it by spinning out.
Sorry, mate.
This track just feels so slippery, man. It's like... Oh, and I hit the wall there a little bit. That guy seemed to be going really fast behind me, and then he just spun out. I'm like, no wonder. He's riding that edge. You like the new look, man? Yeah, cheers. I don't know about all the other scenes. I still got some work to do, I think. Yeah, definitely change. I think it was time for a change. We've been rocking the same look for, I don't know, almost a year now, I guess. I had a similar look, I guess, for the last year. So yeah, I decided to give it a bit of an overhaul, make everything a little bit smaller on the screen, more space to view what's going on.
What's your quickest today?
Get those nerds! Nerd! Nerd!
Yeah, I gotta turn that down again. It made me jump there. It was at that time. Was that Henrik? Yeah. I did jump. Maybe you didn't see it, but I did kind of go whoa. Man, it is hot in the box room tonight. I might have to open this window here a little bit more. I have it cracked. That one's not as bad. We do have to blame Canada, that's for sure. Okay, let's pit in after this next one and let's do some maintenance here.
V21.
Jim's too low. I got audio levels a little bit kind of all over the shop here. Gonna miss you sending abuse in the streams. Okay, I wasn't gonna pull in the pits there because we are actually on a green on the Delta. We'll take that. We got a 120.8.
Early reversing there.
Find the Macca slippery? I think it's just this track, Henrik, that's slippery, you know? Just let me bring up the PC sound a little bit louder. Let's try Jim there a little bit.
Radio check. Radio check.
Okay, that's a little bit better there. Now my Twitch sound alerts. Let's hit the nerds one, will we?
Get those nerds! Nerd! Nerd!
Let me hit it again.
Get those nerds! Nerd! Nerd!
Okay, I think that's more appropriate. All right, so we're there. Now, let's bring this chat down a little bit so I know what's going on. Now, this is where I run into trouble with Long Beach. Sometimes it doesn't come right after I go out into the Oculus. Okay, seems okay there. That's much better. Don't turn down the nerds. You find the combo super precise? Oh, so Jackknife, you're off for a week next week. 5 days of heavy metal. Where are you going, man? Is it like a festival or something, or what's the deal?
119.45. The guy ahead has just
I didn't know you were into heavy metal. Old Box was into Bloodstock Festival. Cool, man. Well, Old Box here was into metal back in the day, and I still listen to a good bit. I was in the underground scene. Used to front metal bands back in the 90s and early 2000s in North America. Still got some favorite brands I listen to on Spotify, you know. Combo, the Macca in Long Beach. Yeah, you like it, yeah? Yeah, you were kind of questioning me about going with the Macca there, Henrik. I guess you take a turn, bit of a turn into that, right? So you're into lots of music, metal, industrial, techno. You were in a band once? Yeah, cool, man. Yeah, I'm the same here, man. I'm kind of more of a campfire guitarist now, but yeah, I used to really be into the metal. Yeah, I was big into 9 Inch Nails and KMFDM and all this kind of stuff back in the day. Used to hang around with, I wasn't really a goth. I wasn't a goth myself, but I used to kind of hang around with, I don't know, people that were, I guess, the old goth scene. You were a lead singer. Well, you got the hair for it, man. You're rocking that long hair, man. I love that. If you've ever watched Trailer Park Boys, Sassy's favorite.
Speed limit is 64 kilometers per hour.
There's one episode where a guy comes up to Bubbles and he's got long hair. He comes out of the van. He's like, "You must be in a band or something." So you just wanted to try something different, and it really worked out. Yeah, great, man.
There's traffic behind. Take care.
It feels like a great car here. I've driven the Macca on a few tracks, and I didn't like it, to be honest. But I have liked it here. But I think that was before when I only drove the Ferrari, so I didn't really know what the deal with driving a different car in GT was. So now that I've had the few months experience kind of driving the Lambo and the Ferrari under my belt, I kind of understand that these cars have differences and you just have to learn them and deal with them and whatever, you know? So I'm happy switching to it. I based my decision on my initial GT purchases, which were the Ferrari and the Lambo. I picked the Ferrari because I heard it was the easiest to start with, And there's also the Ferrari series, which kind of seemed the best bang for the buck at the time, my license level. And then I picked the McLaren because I thought it looked the best out of all the other cars, just based purely on looks. It's beginning to say goodbye to your hair these days. Oh no, thinning out on you. Be like old box soon. Nothing wrong with shaving the old head, man. Just don't comb it over, you know? I might just get out of these guys' way here.
Left's clear left. Lefts are clear left.
Hey, Henrik, how's it going? Your rock muscles haven't grown yet.
Sector 2
Can't
is
shave your head.
2.6 off the pace.
And you got to develop the skills there, Jackknife. I do mine prison style, man. I do my own. Once a week, man. Shave that head. We do things prison style here on BRR, you know? You don't think this version of the Maka will stay on iRacing for long? It's old car, is it? Yeah. Hopefully they'll bring out the 720 soon. Oh, right, okay. They might retire this one to the legacy,
In this session.
you think?
Sector 3 is 0.50 off the pace.
Yeah, I'm getting this FPS issue that's happening here now. That always happens to me with this track. I need to pull in because it's going at about 30 frames a second and I'm going to throw up. If it keeps up. Yeah, I don't know what the deal with this is, why it does this. So you've been cutting long hair for years, you're not ready, currently growing in the beard. Yeah, it's got to be hard, man, going for the long hair, because I used to have long hair as well when I was younger. Do you know what? This is a purely Oculus problem. Like, I'm looking at the... You know, like, I'm looking at this view, and it seems to be smooth, the 2D view, and it's like... Everything that's happening within the Oculus headset is what's causing the problem, you know? So, I wonder if there's any Oculus setting that I can go in and adjust. Let me just see here. Some entertainment music there while we're waiting. Fly back out to this other view. Whoa. I just hit the setup button and it seemed to reset it. It's like buttery smooth now. Maybe that's a quick fix if it happens. It just sucks when it happens mid-race, right? The Icelandic streamer. Yeah, it does, man. Yeah. That is good. That is good feedback. Racing at top of the hour. Yeah, man. I mean, I was thinking if my headset held up, I would do it, but we already had this issue where the FPS started causing a problem, you know? I'm just looking, it's causing an issue again. It's definitely like it's an issue on this track with Long Beach, so I don't really know. It's just done it again there. I wonder if, let me just go into the Oculus app here again, and I'm going to reduce the resolution of the headset lower than I normally have it. the rendering resolution. Save and restart. So it's probably going to kill my headset here. Let's see what happens. Alright, so I'll reconnect. Not something I really want to be doing on air, but thanks for hanging around and sticking with me. As I knew tonight was going to be a testing night anyway, so we might as well go through all this stuff. Wow, it's like...
Get those nerds! Nerd! Nerd!
It's like unbelievably slow, so... I guess this track is just pushing the computer too hard, eh? It just seems like maybe just the graphic settings in this track is just pushing it too hard. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just switch over to the skippies because we're not going to have any problems doing that. So I need to sort something out for the weekend to be able to race VRS. So let me put my headset back to the right settings. Yeah, game over for sure, man. Well, this needed to be ironed out before Sunday because there's no way I'm going into that league race with this potential. Yeah, I suppose we could blame Canada. We can certainly do that. You know what we haven't done is we haven't looked at the full screen betting board. I kind of remade this one as well. So we got TNT right at the top of the board, and the rest of you is very disappointing. Really disappointed in the rest of you, especially you, Henrik. That's Steamroller Henrik. I'm extremely disappointed in. Just so you know. Okay, let's come back on camera and let me do this. You can look at me while I do it because instead of staring at the wrong thing. So this seems perfectly smooth now. Thank goodness. We all are. Okay, so I'm back in VR, I think. The only problem is this iRacing screen. So you'll be able to see a little bit of behind the scenes of Box Room Racing here. Drop this in. This is my Oculus Home environment. So you can see that's like the Oculus Home menu and my chat box in the sky. And I think this is actually what causes all the problems. So once I make that full screen, I can drop this guy over. So we'll withdraw from that. We'll jump into skippies, which will really disappoint Jackknife. Did I see Raz lose 1.6 million on your stream? Yeah, I did, man. Yeah, good old skippies, man. Yeah, that was a lot of fun earlier this week. I hope you guys really enjoyed that. Fair play to TNT for putting that on. And look, we're right on time just to sign up for this race, so let's do it. Let's assume everything's going to work fine, and let's just jump straight into a race. Well, the race is not for half an hour, but we get some practice in time anyways. So the Oculus Home, you had all your furniture and stuff in a big pile in the corner in the end. Yeah, I kind of didn't. I don't really know what to do. It keeps telling me that I've earned new home items and all this kind of stuff, and I don't really pay attention to that menu. I really just jump into iRacing. I don't do anything else with the Oculus anymore. Oh, you can't. You got things on Tuesdays. Yeah. Oh, that's unfortunate, man. Yeah, we were trying to like pick a night where there was nothing else happening, and Tuesday seemed to be the best night because we didn't want to obviously be on a night where something else was happening in the snail community, you know. And it's tough, man. Snail community is busy now. I think if anything new is going to happen from this point onwards, it's going to have to just roll over something else, you know, or go on at the same time as something else, you know. I think that's just the way it's going to have to go.
Radio check.
Okay, here we go. That's bogging the computer down a little bit. I need to figure out something about that that movement there. Maybe I can like reduce the, I don't know, the quality of that transition or something. It does seem to bog down the computer oftentimes. So Endurance to take over the Discord. What do you guys think as well? Should I put a little like thing behind the chat? Because I'm struggling reading off the screen. Like when I don't always read it off the screen. But I'm like struggling, like I just find, you know, the background or whatever. Maybe I should put a little kind of like see-through, I don't know, color block or something behind it. Go to Stream Elements? Yeah, but it's a transition though, Henrik. So I won't be able to run a stinger through Stream Elements. That's why. You know, and I had made it myself, so I exported it at really high quality. So maybe what I need to do is I need to reduce it, or I need to change the file format to something that the program likes better. I'd say that's probably it, because my CPU will be running at like 20%, and then I'll hit that and it'll jump up to like 60 for a second and come back down. That's why you see it come in sometimes and it stutters and then it kind of goes back out again. I was hoping with this new layout now, there's nothing, there's no motion that's happening. Before I had like, well, I guess there's the map pin spins there in the corner, but there was like motion around the camera border here before, and I was always wondering if that used to cause issues, you know. Your Discord channel is fire right now. Why, what are you doing? That's awesome, man. There we go, man. There's Jackknife, and you use a Canadian artist as well. Very nice. I wouldn't say he'd be doing that to the Canadian flag, though. Big Toronto head on him. You planned that. Yeah, nice. All right, cool. Let's jump into the skippies where the track works and everything seems fine. Well, at least we're gonna pretend that. Okay, I gotta jump out of. I gotta move this chat box again here. All right. Okay, I think we're settling in here now. You forgot where he was from, Drake? Yeah. Oh yeah, no, he's a big Toronto man.
Pit lane speed limit is 72
Hopefully if I can get the car into gear, huh?
Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
So put me in a practice session by myself. Don't tell me Skippies is getting this bad now, where there's like nobody in the practice sessions leading up to a race. Going to sleep, Henrik? Man. All right, man. Have a good one. Enjoy your holiday. I should be back on tomorrow night if you're around. I know your network's poor there, though, so it might not be a great watching experience for you. Formula V is better, you think? Yeah. I was kind of, yeah. I haven't really given it enough of a chance yet. I do find the shifting a little bit boring though, because there's not enough shifting. You're kind of just going between fourth and third on most tracks. I'm sure that's not the case on all tracks. Yeah, it goes where you point the thing. Yeah, this car is a little bit slidey. Just takes some getting used to, though. I love this car, though, man. Like, there's no question that there's no question that this is my favorite car in the service, for sure. I perform so much better in this car than I do in any other. And I think I haven't even given it a proper chance yet since I got the new pedals. I've been doing a lot of VRS. So since I got these V3s a month or two ago, I haven't really given the Skippy a proper shake.
Your quickest overall.
Oh, look at that. Quickest overall. The only car out here. So you don't like the V, you need your second gear. Yeah, Skippy does need a little bit of persuasion to go where you want it to go. That's alright, that's for sure. Nah, Jackknife, we're bringing it back, man. We're bringing the Skippy back. We got a dedicated night of the week now. Well, we did one night of it. You're going to be forced to love it. Have I tried the more advanced open wheelers? Yeah, I've tried F3. I have the F3.5 as well. I have the Lotus 79, which is probably one of my favorite cars in the series, or in the game. But my only issue with all those cars, well, maybe not so much the F3. The F3 has its own problems because of
Your lap time was 121.0.
the people that are racing in F3 are extremely aggressive, and I think that's a well-known fact in iRacing, that it kind of ruins the series for a lot of people that would want to be involved in it. I haven't given it a fair shake yet. I would actually like to do some F3 this week because it's at Montreal, so I've been talking about that. And the F3.5, the Lotus 79, my problem is participation in those series. You have to be on at a particular time. Like, there's dedicated communities that are racing these cars, but you need to be on at the right time in order to be able to join races. Otherwise, there's no other races. I also have the IR01. Never really liked it. I tried it a lot. I couldn't really get that car. Never understood it right. I did put on the right scene, didn't I? Yeah. That's something I used to do a lot, was start racing and you'd be looking at a full screen picture of me.
Your last lap time was at 121.65.
You never drove the Skippys, Linda? Oh, it's a great car. For me as well, like, for the stream, like the stream side of it, like actually streaming, and it's great because the car is slow enough that when you get out onto like a straightaway, you can actually look up and see chat and read chat and be more kind of like social while I'm streaming. So for me, I have the best like engagement with people on the stream when I'm driving skippies. Now this track is a little bit more difficult because there's very few spots where I can actually remove my eyes from the road. There's not any big straightaways.
Your quickest overall.
But yeah, I find it more difficult in the GT3 cars just because of the speed, right? Oh, this guy's gonna ruin my
Clear
fast
right.
lap. Oh, I almost took him out.
That lap was a 120.
Oh, you went from MX5 to MX5 to GT3. Wow, that's quite a jump. Yeah, that's quite a jump. I went from the MX5 to the Skip Barber only because one of my good friends that got me into iRacing is just a huge Skip Barber fan. His whole kind of like rig is designed to replicate the way you sit in a Skippy and everything, you know, and he got me into Skip Barber. And I just kind of fell in love with the car. It's a lot different than you kind of think when you're looking at it because it's got all kinds of wings on it and it looks like it would have a ton of downforce, but it has like none. The wings are really just for show. So the car slides a lot. It's like a go-kart. You think the Skippies is the worst series that you've driven in? Oh man, I've had like the best racing in Skip Barber, like the absolute best. I've had some really bad races, of course, but like I've had the best side to side. I mean, anybody that obviously watches the channel on a regular basis would have seen some of the really good racing we've had in the Skippies. Because the cars are drafty, they just there's lots of opportunity to overtake and be overtaken. I'm harder every single time, yeah. I don't know, maybe there's something to it. You know, like I was always taught essentially by this same person that got me into iRacing. I was always taught to kind of like look within, you know, like if I'm involved in murder every time I'm out on the track, then like I kind of need to look at what I may be doing wrong, you know? And I know you're like a veteran at iRacing, so that's probably advice that you don't need to hear from somebody like me, Jackknife, but you know, maybe there's something about the Skippies that just wasn't clicking with you or something, you know? Can look within. Yeah, people joining back on the track, you know, and like that's true, and you see that.
119.84. The leader has just done a 119.45.
And one thing that it has helped me in the Skippies is I'm really good at avoiding incidents. So I'm going to say all this, and I'm going to join a race here in 15 minutes, and I'm going to get absolutely creamed out of it. But yeah, avoiding things is something I got really good at. You need to be driving this car.
Time is good.
But the thing is as well, you have to remember they race every hour. It's not every 2 hours. So if you get into, and there's a quick repair, so you get into a Skippy, you take a knock, go in, get your quick repair, get back out on the track. If your race is dud, there's another one in less than an hour, you know?
Sector 2 is 0.35.
Yeah, straight across one side to the other. Yeah, yeah. Well, the worst race I was involved in was the F3, and that's that video I play. Everybody told me the series was like the worst of the worst, and then I joined it, and not even 10 feet from the start-finish line, there was like a 10-car pileup. So that lived up to the hype. But I can't base the whole series off one.
You're 2/10 off the
race,
pace in Sector 3.
we're starting to get a little bit faster here now.
Sector 1 time's okay.
But I can see it though, Jackknife, man. That's why iRacing is awesome. You know, there's all different types of there's all different types of cars to suit everybody's style. You know. Whoa, something's happened. I'll look up now in a sec. Got some green Delta bar going. Oh wow, MJ, thanks very much for the raid. I appreciate it.
Good lap. That's your quickest so far. You're 2/10 off the pace.
You're very welcome to the new Look boxing racing. I kind of spent some time over the last few evenings redoing my channel, so I created new scenes for everything. So is that something I need to set up, Flybright? Shoutouts, because I haven't. So we're doing a bit of practice on Skip Barber. Welcome everybody over from MJ's channel. We're doing a practice for Skip Barber here. The race is in about 10 minutes. If you want to stick around, hang out. Streamlabs, Stream Elements. Yeah.
Off the pace.
I suppose I could do it in, or can I do it in ME? No. All right. Let me jump out of this car. I gotta open the window here. It's absolutely roasting in the room at the moment. Let's see if I can get up here and not stand in front of this camera. Alright, so back in action here. I can feel a little bit of air coming in. That's very, very nice. Yeah, MJ, thanks very much for the raid. Really appreciate you raiding and stopping by here. One thing I've noticed about this track maps, this new track maps thing, is it moves around. Like I have a large box that it contains, but sometimes the track is on one side or the other. So I don't know if you're dealing with that flyby at the moment. Jackknife deserves the love, of course. Thank Henrik Seamroller. All right, cool. Oh, he said goodnight to us early, so he said goodnight to us, and then he went to another channel. So Henrik's what's Henrik doing to us here? Let me just slide this over a little bit. Yeah, I'll have to say thanks to Henrik. Awesome, Henrik. It is me. He's lurking. Henrik is cheating on us. Yeah, I knew it was too good to be true that you were heading to bed that early, Henrik. That wasn't happening. All right, we got a couple minutes left of just get some track time in this car, and then we'll get out on our race here. So I've driven one race this week. It wasn't an official. It was our kind of hosted session that we did on Tuesday night, the new thing with the snails. So if anybody's interested in that, if you're part of the Snail Racing Discord, head on over there. And Tuesday nights we're doing Skip Barber racing on the track of the week. So it's early week racing. So if you're into Skip Barber racing, it'll give you a, and this car is like ice, man, on the first lap. That's exactly where I lost it during the race, so I need to be careful of that. Henrik the Snake Roller. Henrik's going to sleep now. He'll be back with another raid in about 20 minutes. Yeah, are you racing this week, Henrik? Are you here Sunday? Yeah, there was 3 of us, Eve, that lost it there, man. There was, I think 3 of us all spun the exact same way at the exact same time in that corner. I watched Flyby spin in T2 and I was like, see ya, and then the next corner I spun myself. You're back on Saturday, so yes. Alright, cool. Very nice.
P3.
Ah! I'm looking up a chat. Alright, I'd love to get an 18 going here before we get into qualification. We got 5 minutes left before the race session is loading.
Sector 1 is 2.8 seconds off the pace.
Yeah, I was looking at the Radicals this week myself. Oran Park seems an interesting place to drive the Radicals. I do love the Radical racing myself. I know that seems to be your favorite, MJ, on your channel. I know I was told the car really kind of picked up steam when they made it free. It was a paid car for a while with very low participation, and then when they made it a free car, the series really picked up, you know? You're so done with Oran Park, yeah. It is like a little roller coaster, isn't it? It's I just remember from the Skippy racing there, you just don't get a break, right? Like, Jesus. Okay, let me go back out on the track again for another first lap, because let's see if we can not spin it.
Pit exit's clear.
They're both your highest views on YouTube? You don't know why? Yeah. That's funny, isn't it?
The guy behind has just done a 120.48.
Maybe maybe those words or something just hit the algorithm right in YouTube or something? I don't know. I had that once. I used to stream on Facebook, and that's where I started streaming initially when I first started. And I think it was one day I was streaming, and I was on Twitch and Facebook at the time, and it was Suzuka, and I just had in Suzuka something or other, and I just had follow after follow after follow on Facebook, and I couldn't figure out why. I must have just been on at the exact right time or something. I don't know. There must have been like 50 follows in like 30 minutes. Oh yeah, the GT3, the Dark Oran Park. I wasn't in that race. I did watch Annie race in that. Were you there, Eve, when we did the Legends at that like Oran Park Short B track? That was a bit crazy. Your first ever retirement. It's about survival, not racing. MJ,
track limits, please, Colin.
I find the Radicals are that for me most of the time, to be honest. Just because I'm not very good, you know? Thanks very much for following.
Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
We were driving GT3s earlier, but my computer has an issue with Long Beach, which I'm going to need to get sorted out before, well, maybe tomorrow I need to sort that out. I'd love to get an official race in before Sunday's league race. This corner is the trickiest one I find. Oh, as I say that, there we go. I just tried to push it a little too much. All right, we got about a minute left, so Probably not worth jumping out on the track. Let's just hang out for a second here. See if I can catch up with some of the chat going on. Oh, and look at that chug. Must be the heat in the room here. Start at the back with you and let's go bowling, Jackknife. Yeah, rads are fun and really intense in a race. It destroys you in a heartbeat. Yeah, I think one of my first experience with the Radicals was I was driving at the Legacy version of Silverstone, the old Silverstone. And man, what a track for the Radicals, because it's just so...
It's now 37 Celsius.
Sorry, Jim, just talking away there. It's just so fast, so fast. I found I spent a long time there, and then my first success, I think, in the Radicals was at Brands Hatch. I managed to get in the top 10, I think, in Brands Hatch eventually, and then my very first time I drove the Radicals was in a practice session at where was it, the Canadian track, and why can't I remember, Mosport Park. And man, it's terrifying going down those two downhill kind of like left-handers. As my first introduction to the car coming from the Skippies, because it's so fast, it's so fast. But yeah, what an awesome car. I really like it. And obviously Mount Panorama as well. I think I did Mount Panorama last season in the Radicals as well. So yeah, every now and then jump into the Radicals here. I'm just struggle for time, right? You regularly let out a scream while driving it. Woo! Yeah, going down the hill. Yeah, I get it, man. I get it. All right, cool. So, I think we are ready for our race session. Let me throw this on.
The leader has just done a 118.73.
Oh, is iRacing froze? Yeah, I think iRacing is froze on me. Okay, well, I'm just going to exit out then. Okay, the computer is bogged down a little bit, but I think it'll be okay. We'll just load it up. We'll get into this session. All right, cheers. Thanks very much, MJ, for stopping by, and really appreciate the raid and all that. That's pretty awesome. So let's make a Radical League. We could, Jackknife. Maybe that'll be the next thing. We're starting to get a few heads in the Radicals. I got Henrik over the dark side race in the Radicals, so he's doing it pretty regular. Yeah, I just struggle with the time, right? Because I'm in the GT3, so I need to practice that throughout the week. Obviously, I like to skip Barber, so I'm racing those. So yeah, I mean, like, where's the time to race another series, and actually be competitive, You've been selling to anybody who would listen. Trying to convince Annie? Yeah. It'd be a very different thing for Annie, wouldn't it? The Radicals. But yeah. Maybe we can do a community race and see. Yeah, even do Radicals. We had some Radical. So on our Discord there, MJ, we've had some Radical kind of community races, or we do community races every now and then. Just get announced on the Discord. There's the link there if you care to join. If you don't, that's cool. But we do every now and then we do some community races, and we usually involve the Radical because there's a few of us in there that like the Radicals. So yeah. Community race night's usually a bunch of skippies and Radicals and some random stuff. We started doing legends as well, and we started doing ridiculous kind of tracks. That's why we did that Oran Park Short B, and it was like up over the bridge and then down under it, and like these windy things, and then back up over the bridge. It was really crazy. Something totally different in iRacing. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I think Eve, we did a Radical oval or something like that, didn't we? That was a bit mad, wasn't it? Okay, we are ready here for qualification. Yeah, we're really chugging there. Okay, I'll have to have a look at that. So something I'm doing is I never invite you. Jackknife, you're always invited, man. Okay, here we go.
The pit lane speed limit is
We just posted in the Discord.
kilometers per hour. The pit exit looks clear. Okay, Colin, we've got 2 laps to set a decent time.
We haven't done a community night in a while, Jackknife. So it actually the last one may have been before you were in the Discord. Trying to bump draft somebody in Radical. Yeah. Yeah, it was a lot of fun though. It was a lot of fun. You like antisocial during the week? Actually did week 13 with us? You won all the races? That's right, you did, man. That's right. And I remember you bragging about it. You had no shame in bragging about it, I remember. Shamelessly. Yeah, were you in the Legends one? Was that the last one where we did the Legends at Oran Park? He still doesn't. All right, here we go. Our first time lap here. I'm going to take it really easy on this first one. Just get a time on the board. Try not to spin this car out. Whoa, and that's not the way to do it. Still haven't found my rhythm on this track yet tonight. I had it the other night though. Just by race time, I messed it all up. So you never win. You need to take the opportunity. I think everybody feels that way in iRacing, Jackknife. It's so hard to win in this, man.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 39 Celsius.
Oh, I really messed that up, and that's going to affect this lap now, too.
B6.
It's like the V at Lime Rock, then the LMP2 at RBR. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah. The LMP2 at Red Bull Ring. Yeah, I remember that. Was it the V at Lime Rock, or did we do it at Oran Park? Or not Oran, but Olton Park? Oh no, it was Lime Rock, wasn't it? Yeah. That's right. I totally forgot about that. That's how memorable your victories were, Jackknife. I have a feeling on your next broadcast I'm going to take quite some abuse.
The leader has just done a 118.81. The leader has just done a 118.71.
Or you'll just blank me.
The guy behind has just done a 121.04.
Alright, well, we got a 120.2.
That lap time was 120.24.
So I know I can do 118s. I think 118.6 or 7 or something was my best on Tuesday. But sure, 120 doesn't sound like the worst. Where are we for SOF here? 2.2K, okay. So let's have a look at... Oh, Raz is in this race? Okay, so we're top split, right? I assume he's high up there. Yeah, I see Gunnar, Hiroshi. Yeah. So there's some fast people in here. right. Well, let's see if we can... wow, there's only 15 folks. Okay. So Lime Rock, because you didn't go quickly at the... So let me just pull this over here so I can read. Didn't go quickly at the parade lap, and Fly Rye, I think, went into me, or Eve, yeah. I can't remember what happened. I think I was doing okay in that race for a while, and then I messed it all up for myself. Yeah, so this is definitely top split here. Maybe there's only one split tonight for Skippies. Didn't seem like a lot of people practicing there. What can you do, right? Skippy seems to be low. It's worrying me a little bit. I guess the V is kind of taking over some of that. You are not allowed to be covered in the BC. Finally feeling some cold air coming in here. Yeah, Rad's at it again, man. This guy is fast. I think he went for a last to first in the race on Tuesday, didn't he? Did he get caught up with somebody on the way through? I'm on the no... Oh, I say on the broadcast. Yeah, I'm on the no coverage list. Yeah, I noticed, man. I noticed. Well, I'm going to make you have to cover me, because I'm going to do something that's unavoidable. And what's this? Old box is going the wrong way around the track. Somebody get this guy out of here. What can you do? Yeah, safe and boring. Oh, for sure, man. No, I totally understand. Yeah, I really enjoyed that last broadcast, man. I watched it back. It was the next day or the day after. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, man. You guys did a great job. So I'm looking forward to the next one. I'm looking forward to the race, which is coming up sooner than later, right? Like we're only a couple weeks away now, right? So yeah, I'm looking forward to the race itself. But then I'm also really looking forward to watching the broadcast back
That's
too.
That's the end of the session. P9.
Managed to keep Raz behind you for a few laps. Highlight of the race. All right, bets are open, folks. Use exclamation mark bet. Let me pop up the betting FAQ. I'm sure you all know how this all works, but if you don't, there you go. And kill the music. Throw the headset on. Let's get on the track. Let's do this. All right, ahead of us we have the number 9 car, Jeffrey Meyer, and behind us we have the number 12 car, Dale King. We got a minute 13 before the off of the race, unless everybody grids up, and then they'll send us off early. This is that quiet moment of zen here. 19 laps of this track, huh? If I let your bet down, you're dead to me. Well, then no change, Jackknife. No change. I assume I'm already dead to you. It's you that disappoints me when you lose at the betting. We'll get that straight, right? I'm very impressed with TNT, and I'm very disappointed in the rest of you. Very disappointed. Especially those of you that are not on the betting board. You watch my streams.
19 laps. The track temp is 39
If you watch my streams, you'd know not to bet top 5
all. Alright, Colin, are you ready? Watch for the lights. Go, nail it.
Cheers, thanks, man. Okay, goal here is to not spin out on lap 1.
left, you're in. 3 wide, clear right.
Ooh.
Car right.
Okay, we're still alive.
Clear left,
That guy
clear
just...
all round.
Oh, man. That is ridiculously bad. I knew it, Jackknife. You cursed us, man.
Just settle down, find your rhythm.
Some guy just really ran up the inside and plowed into the back of everybody.
Car right, clear right.
My car doesn't feel dead, which is the one bonus. I'd say there'll be a lot of people heading for the pits now. My wing seems fine. Front wing anyways, the important one.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
These guys crashing each other out on purpose? They used me as a ramp. I thought it was clear through, and then somebody kind of just poked their nose out and took my back wheels out. That should be a fun replay. The thing that's really annoying me about all this is it's everything that Jackknife said.
The car behind's pitting now. P11.
Yeah, it happens sometimes though, man. Certainly not like this every race, that's for sure. Car is still in a little bit of danger spinning, so. Take it nice and easy through here. Okay, we're kind of sticking with these lads here, which is a promising sign.
The leader's just done a 119.16.
I'd say there'll be some other cars ahead with some damage after all that going on. I die every Sunday and get resurrected before every league race. Is that directed at me, or is that Jackknife? You get killed every league race this season. Yeah, I'm having a bad season myself, lads. Obviously, I like wasn't racing for a little while. Wasn't streaming anyways. I think that's the thing with the leagues, you know, like they're a long period of time, so you know things have to be going right for you for a long, long time in order to win a league, you know, or do really well in a league. Oh no, 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 no! And I touched the brakes.
Now 1.0.
All right, well I messed it up myself, anyways, in the end, so all that other messing
The
doesn't
leader's
matter.
just done a 118.74.
Well, that's annoying.
P12, push now, we need more speed.
This will definitely be some heavy IR losses.
The track temperature's rising, it's now 42 Celsius.
I just still haven't really settled into my rhythm here yet, lads. And ladies.
Yellow flag, watch out.
That's more how I want to be doing that part of the track there. Alright, so we caught up to this Rob Chestnut fella. Had a bit of a mare himself going on here.
The gap to King behind is now 15 seconds. Your last lap time was at 1:20.47.
I'm sure my car is broken itself in a few ways here. Alright, I don't know if I'm racing faster, but I'm definitely smoothing things out here a little bit.
The leader has just done a 1:18.21.
I'm continuing to catch Rob, so hopefully we'll have a nice little battle with Rob if we can catch up to him. Definitely in drafting territory now.
That lap was a 1:19.94.
Brake really early for that last corner there. Gives you a great exit. Whoa.
Car left. Clear left.
Yeah, we got around him there.
Well done, Colin. Good pass. Eyes front. P11.
Alright, that's one spot back. Yeah, I think this is one of the tracks that normally Skippy Racing I kind of rock in. I haven't been as rigorous with my practice in Skippies in a long while now because I kind of know all the tracks. Unlike the GT3s, I'm really unfamiliar with the cars, so I have to spend a lot of time practicing just to be middle of the road, middle of the pack in the league on Sunday. Takes me all week of practice just to get to that point. So I think on this track though I'm going to need some practice before I'm going to be competitive. I mean I'm fast enough. I think my times are okay, but it's the consistency that's not there, you know. You gotta go. Don't forget to tip the saviors. All right, Jackknife, have a good one, man.
Best lap in the session.
Thanks for hanging out. I don't know if my car has damage or what. I'm accelerating around that kind of hairpin there, and the car's revving really high. I don't know if it's losing grip because one of the wheels is broke a little bit.
The leader has just done a 1:17.83.
that was better again. So we're starting to take
You're pulling away.
gap
The gap
this guy
behind
a
is
little
now
bit here.
1.3 seconds. That's your best lap in this session. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
Still P11. We're not making any time up on the people ahead of us here. Just have to wait for some incidents to take advantage of, I suppose. Didn't get that good exit there that time.
Okay, Colin, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
Okay, at least I'm nicely slotting down some 119s here, so the times are getting a little bit better anyway. So for tomorrow night, maybe we're looking a little bit better on this track. We'll get some, just take this as practice for tomorrow night's Skippy's action. I'll see if I can, I messed that up. I'll see if I can fix the issues I'm having at Long Beach as well by maybe reducing some of the
B11.
graphics for Long Beach. Rob's hanging around with us here. I'm making some mistakes though, so.
Okay, Colin, halfway home. Fuel looks good.
Okay, finally I got that T1 right. Made a balls of that though. That's more how I want to do it there. You kind of get that late downshift to second and it just pulls the car in that tighter bit at the end.
The gap to Maya ahead is increasing. It's now 15 seconds.
Really messing that turn up there. But yeah, we're gapping this guy here now. Times are getting better as well.
Okay, Colin, the next car is Maya.
Oh, and I got in too tight there. Oh, it looks like he put his car off the road there, Rob. We were gapping him anyways. So I guess that'll be the one little
That's your quickest lap in this session.
victory we take out of the whole thing, that we were putting down some good time for a little while there.
The gap behind's increased to
Really leaning into my
8.6
seat there as
seconds.
well. For whatever reason, I'm downshifting to second there, and I know I'm not supposed to. Too early. So I need to fix that.
Your lap time was at 1:19.47.
I'm really looking forward to watching the replay of that first two corners.
Gap to Maya ahead is increasing. It's now 18 seconds. Come on, Colin. Push, push, push. We can get this guy.
Oh, almost lost it there. That was close. All right, 4 laps to go.
That lap was at 1:19.56. Good consistency. Keep them coming.
Okay, I think I'm getting that corner better there as well. I was always going down a second there, but I'm taking it wider into it. So I'm really just using this as practice here. The thing is, I don't have a delta up, so I can't really tell till the end of the lap whether things I was doing were successful or not. Oh, that was a bit faster.
Sectors 1 and 2 are 0.7 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
It feels like I'm kind of... This lap's being put together nicely so far.
The gap behind is now 10 seconds.
I slid it a little bit there. Just tried to push it a bit too hard. Let's see what we got there. Hopefully we're getting into the 18s now. Yeah.
2 laps left.
There we
Sector
go.
3 is 0.7 off the pace.
This is probably where I should have been before entering the race, was getting these types of times. This probably bodes good for us tomorrow night. Oh, and somebody's crashed out. Oh, and I geared that all wrong there. Alright, so it looks like we'll pick up a top 10 out of this deal here.
Tenth position. 1 more lap to go. You've just done a 119.25.
So much feel in this car and this track here to get down. It's a funny thing. And for me, it all disappears in the first couple laps as the car just has a completely different feel. It's so easy to spin it once you get in the groove in practice. You join a race and it's so easy to spin on the first lap. More so than most tracks in the Skippy. This one in particular. I messed that up a little bit, but I might be onto something there, staying in fourth for that corner.
P9. That's the end of the race.
P9,
We'll get
why
him
did that
next
guy
time.
stop it there? That's a strange one, isn't it? I wonder, did he run out of fuel or something?
Lost it wide there. I'm completely ahead, going into the left-hander, but fucking floor it into me.
Oh, no way. So he actually just finished right before. Let's go back and let's have a look at him there and what happened. I'd love to see what happened to him. Oh no, that's not him. He stopped up before the finish on purpose. Oh no, he did cross it just after I went by for whatever reason. Maybe he thought the race was over, I don't know. Okay, so let's get back to this much anticipated first lap here. Let's get into far chase mode. Get up to me and let's see what happened. Yeah, cheers, Henrik. Yeah, it wasn't a bad recovery. Could have been worse. I think I lucked out a little bit. There was other people seemed to have some issues there in the last couple laps, which just gave me a few positions. So that guy just decided to send it. Oh, and I thought that person came back onto the track and got me. Maybe I'm not so innocent in all this. Like, I'm just looking here. So just watching what's happening up ahead. So this green car up here causes the whole thing. Gets into the back of Gunner here. So he causes the whole thing. Then this yellow car tries to avoid. He's too close anyways on turn 2. So as I slow down, this guy tries to just dive bomb up the inside, and I don't even know he's there, right? So like, he had no business being there. This fella should have let's go cockpit here. Maybe he was just going too fast and he didn't see it all happen or something. I don't know. Yeah, I think he was just boned. He was just going too fast. He didn't see the incidents happen. Yeah, I slowed down in time. He didn't. And then he just tried to send it up the inside to avoid everybody, but he didn't really have anywhere to go, and I was trying to avoid this guy by coming to the inside, and he hit him and me. Sorry. And then I avoided him and then collided with this fella, so that second one is probably on me, right? So he lost his nose cone. Did he get that back through netcode or something? So this guy started going forward. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking. Yeah, he got all that back through netcode. Look, that just netcoded right through me as well. Wow, that really sucks, huh? Okay, well, what can you do, right? Can't win them all. Or any of them, ever. And welcome back to the box room, folks. That's going to wrap it up for tonight on Box Room Racing. Thanks very much for hanging out, everybody. Really massive shout out to MJ and Henrik for crafting that raid. Thanks to anybody who stuck around. Make sure you hit the follow button if you liked what you saw. We normally race here on Friday and Saturday nights. I do GT3s, I do Skippies, I do some Radicals as well. Sometimes dive into the other cars, F3s and whatever. I'd like to diversify a little bit. But yeah, Friday nights is usually a good Skippy night for me. Friday and Saturday nights, and then Sunday night I'm normally in the Snail Racing League, the Snail Speed Racing League, I think it's called. But I don't always stream it because I know Henrik and Jackknife and everybody else seems to stream it, so I don't always stream. I don't always see the point of it. But maybe I should. Maybe I should just pop up a stream anyways, just to give another perspective or point of view for anybody. You can catch us as well on YouTube. I usually post all the streams to YouTube afterwards, so if you've missed anything and you want to watch anything there, you can catch me, Boxroom Racing, on YouTube, and you can catch me on Facebook as well. I used to stream to both platforms. I may start it again, who knows. You never know what's going to happen next on this channel, right? We'll have a quick look at the betting board to see if anything changed over the last race there. I don't think so. Everybody is still at the same as they were. No TNT tonight, so he hasn't pushed his lead any further. And if TNT wins the Box Bucks betting this time, that will be the third Dane to win it in a row. And I do send a prize to the winner. Last season was Eve Size. The season before was Henrik Steamroller. So let me actually. So this was the. This was it last season, anyways. The Patty Box, full of Irish chocolates and sweets and all that. So yeah, Danish domination, man. I don't know what to do. They're just too good. They're just too good. As Triple J says, the Danes are just from one of them good countries, you know, where everybody's awesome and the education is great, you know. Oh, actually, let's go back here and have a quick look at the results, right, and see what the damage is. Oh, we got a +3 I rating out of that. That is crazy. I would have for sure thought that I lost I rating. So what's Eve saying? Danish domination. It was a nice box. Still have a little left. Do ya? Oh, man. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. You're really savoring those ones, man. Probably those coconut sweets, right? They're too much to eat all at once. I find those things, you know. But thanks very much, everybody, for hanging out with me tonight on Boxroom Racing. I am going to call it a night. I'll be back on tomorrow night. In between, either at 9 o'clock UK Irish time or 10 o'clock UK Irish time, whatever time my kids go to bed and I can sneak into this room here and start a stream, I will do it. I will be with you as early as possible, but usually around between 9 and 10 if I can. So we're looking forward to doing some more skippies tomorrow night. And hey, maybe we'll look at the GT3s as well if I can sort out the issues with my frames per second. I might look up the forums and see if there's anybody that might have any advice for me there to see if that would help. Oh, the curly whirly things. Oh, E-size. Do you know what you need to do with the curly whirly things is you put them in the fridge. I don't know if you've done that yet or not, but they're only 100 calories each. So if you were like me and you're working at the moment on trimming down a little bit, curly whirlies are good. Good little bit of chocolate and sweets for low calories as well, you know, because there are lots of holes in them, so they taste bigger than they taste more like more calories than they really are, you know, if you're into that kind of thing. But anyways, thanks very much for hanging out. I'll catch you again tomorrow night on Boxroom Racing, and as always, I will leave you with this. I'll have a look for a raid here, folks, if you hang on tight as well. bumbling my way through this, trying to find, get a raid. I should have this all set up in advance, shouldn't I? Just seeing who's on here at the moment. I'll throw you over to Chief USN. Looks like he's doing some stock cars at the moment. Chief's a good man if you want to throw him a follow and hang out with Chief for a little while.